Alright, it's a little tight back here, but the skid steer on the far side of the trailer had the door open. You guys could see that probably coming down the aisle. So we're gonna dump the logs kind of right behind this willow tree here, which should give me enough room to back up with the skid steer, come into the pile, and then get around and come back up here on this runway. So yeah, that's gonna be the game plan. All right. Oh good, it wants to jump. You know what, I think I'm gonna back up another 6 feet. Let's try that. I think that's gonna be better overall. Be more behind the willow tree. And then when we pull out of here, the cherry should be kind of behind. Yeah, cherry's gonna fall here, probably go to about where this reflector is by the time we pull out. That'll give me enough room to kind of get up around here. So. Alright, you saw in that last time lapse, we got all that cherry moved. Used the skid loader to kind of push it over, and then the excavator kind of sling it up here on the hill. So I've got a smaller pile, probably 6" and under, or hand size and under, 7-8 inches and under. Really tried to keep this to the smaller stuff. All right, so this is the smaller stuff out of that pile. A lot of it's, you know, under 8 inches. Actually, most of it is. There's one bigger piece here on the bottom that I started stacking on. The piece right here by my foot, I think it was a runner from the stack, so that's just a piece of pine. Looks like red pine So this stack of cherry is kind of what I think I'll split up first. It should be the most seasoned. It's, you know, 3 and 4 inch diameter. There's some bigger stuff in here, maybe 5, 6, 7. But this is what I'm going to tackle first with the Wolf Ridge. This should make maybe half a face cord or so, would be my best guess. A lot of this is just going to get split in half, maybe quarters. So that should make, none of this is really going to go through the box wedge, I don't think. I mean, we could run the 2x4, I suppose, or the 3.5 by 3.5. That might be a good wedge to throw back in here. Give us some nice, you know, 3-inch chunks, 2-inch chunks. Mainly because this stuff isn't, you know, it isn't 7 inches wide, most of it. So it's going to get cut in half, and then cut in half again. You're going to wind up with a nice smoking chunk of wood. So I think for this first run, I'm going to run 14 to 16 inch pieces, and then I've got the bigger stuff stacked back behind the Mini. I'll show you that now. A lot cooler back here too. All right, so these are the bigger rounds, or the bigger logs, you know, 6, 7, 8 and bigger. Felt more appropriate to stack these on the timbers. If we get to those, the smaller pieces sooner, I think what we'll do is we'll just maybe leave the Mini sitting here, and I can grab off of that pile, swing over, maybe even like into the dump trailer or something like that, or the skid loader bucket, and just cut, and drop all the rounds into that, and then we can wheel that over to the Wolf Ridge and run it through either the single knife or the 4-way, or maybe one of the box wedges will work pretty good too. We'll try some things. Yeah, this is the balance of that cherry. I was trying to keep track of how many logs we got here. Just gonna kind of count up here quick. We got 31 logs. 31 logs of the bigger size, and then for the smaller size, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm gonna guess there's at least 25. Might be a few that I'm missing there, so 30 and 30. So we just counted up logs. We got 30 or so, 25 to 30, 7-inch and smaller, and we've got about 30 7-inch and larger, 8-inch, something like that. So we got about 60 logs total. I paid $150 plus I had to go get it and come back, so I had $3 a mile. I think is a pretty reasonable delivery or pickup charge. So I went 75 miles at $3 a mile. That's 2 1/4 plus the wood is $3.75. Gotta love the chickens. $3 times 75 is 2 1/4 plus 150 for the wood is $3.75. Divided by 30 logs or so, we're looking at about $10 a piece. And these are, by and large, by and large, these logs are 100-inch or pulp cord type of wood. Some of the smaller ones are a little less than 100, some of the bigger ones maybe a little over 100 inches. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I think we did okay. The next step is just to kind of process this up and see if in fact we do have a full cord here. Based on how many big ones here we have, I would say we probably have that cord. So I'm not too worried about that. So I paid 150 bucks for the cord, plus I had to go get it. You know, if I was delivering it to somebody, I think that, like I said before, that $3 a mile loaded is a pretty fair price. It was just some of my time on a Saturday. So I probably have $100 in fuel, if that. I think that truck costs about 150 bucks to fill, 120 bucks to fill. I used half a tank to get over there empty and back loaded. So, you know, I probably have 75 bucks in fuel, give or take, maybe 80. So we're really all in on the wood at probably about 2.5. You know, 150 for the load, $100 for fuel. We stopped at Holiday. We got a soda and a Gatorade and a couple other things. So that's my extra, you know, rolling around money. So yeah, $250. I think this cord is going to be worth, at minimum in my bundles, it's going to be $600. But realistically, I think because it's cooking wood, I think I can maybe push that up to maybe $750 a cord. Try and get $250 for a third of a cord on it. Be the project for the next couple weeks here going forward is we'll get this cherry processed, get some moisture tests on it, and see how we did. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like, comment down below. Let me know what you think we're gonna do with this cherry, if my math is right off the top of my head here, or if you got other thoughts. Love to hear it. I answer every comment still. We're over 1,000 subs. That's awesome. We got to do a giveaway here one of these days. So you guys got to give me some more ideas on what to give away. I've got some nice shirts and some hats to do. I just got to ask some of the other firewood guys how they do that random selector thing. So we'll figure out that in the next video. Yeah, we'll give some stuff away. So with that, have a great day around the yard, and we'll catch you on the next one.